Okay, look, if a rich ass nigga came up to me and said, yo, you know what I'm saying? You might have to suck some shit once or twice a month. But I pay you 1 milli every month. Look, come on, bro. That's not me saying I want to do it, but I'm saying if one of my homeboys called to me and he's like, yeah, bro, like some rich nigga, he said I had to suck his shit like twice a month and he'll get a milli. I'll slap him right there. I'm slapping him right there. Straight up, bro. You telling me 12 million, guaranteed 12 million a month. We're not even talking about taxable. We're not talking about, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know. We don't even know what you gotta do. Straight up, your only job, you only gotta go into work twice a day. You know what I'm saying? There's some niggas that go underwater, spend months under at the bottom of the ocean fixing pipes, and they get like half of that. So like, you know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is just like you just gotta suck some pipe, my nigga. Come on, it's the same thing as like licking a lollipop, licking a popsicle. You just gotta lick something else, bro. That means you are someone else's bitch for a night, and then for the rest of the month, everyone's my bitch. Okay, I'll be someone's bitch for one night.
So Stranger Things is
Damn,
officially
nigga, no ad
over.
breaker, nothing.
After 10
Chill,
long years
bro.
and 5.
I wait. Biggest plot hole in Stranger Things by Colin Etiquette. Oh my gosh, that's a nice ass name, Colin. I fuck with that, bro. You know, I'm gonna like your video just for that shit. I like that name. I be wishing I chose like a better name for my shit. You know what I'm saying? Chris Sleepy, it's not that bad, but it's like I feel like it could be some hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Phantom, his ass got Remember that one day I joined and no one was here and you were talking to yourself, dumbass nigga. I stream on TikTok. Yo, Arcade, I feel like sometimes you just like to use the jerk off. You know what I'm saying? You just like to use your brain to just jerk off sometimes, bro. I forgot.
Arguably longer seasons, the hit Netflix show finally came to an end just a couple weeks ago. It did not go well.
Were you guys happy with the ending of each of your characters?
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys are better writers than me.
For like a solid week after the
say-
finale, it felt
will
like
say-
every corner
damn,
of
nigga.
the internet was
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it was that bad. I feel like niggas was overestimating that shit, bro. I feel like it was decent. Obviously, there was like parts I didn't like. Like I think the main part I didn't like was 11's ending. But besides that, I also think it was a little bit too easy for them to kill Vecna. You know what I'm saying? That nigga that should have been at least a 2-parter. The final sucked. Someone should have died like Steve. See, and it's like it'd be niggas like Batman or like Arca that'd be like regurgitating the same shit. The show don't need to have niggas die like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it was ever like a show where like, oh yeah, yo, we gotta watch out. This nigga's gonna die. This one. You know what I'm saying? Vecna was too easy to beat. Yeah, that's an issue. That was an issue. I feel like that should have been at least like a much more strenuous fight. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Vecna was way too weak this season. He felt too beatable. And obviously it's because, yeah, they beat him before, right? But that took like a bunch of planning and a whole bunch of things going perfect and right in the last season. You know what I'm saying? But Vecna was really putting belt to them the whole entire season before. The show should have showed Dustin Gang eaten alive by the demo dog. See, like, why would you want to see that, though? You know what I'm saying?
coming out in mass to share their opinions on this final season. Some people praised it, a lot more seemed to despise it, and a concerning amount lost their f***ing minds. Conformity Gate, or the conspiracy
Oh
that there
my
was
gosh!
a secret 9th episode, took the internet by storm. All for this theory
It should be Nocturnal, or like Chris After Dark or Chris After Dark. Low-key kind of recognizable. I feel like Chris After Dark is kind of cold. I'll fuck with that, but it's not like I'm only gonna be doing shit after dark, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on my shit always being after dark. Nocturnal's cool. Noctis is cool, but I feel like I can't go from Sleepy Chris to Noctis. You know what I'm saying? You only stream at night. Okay, look. I'm a full-time college student, and I got a job. It's the only thing that works for my schedule, bro. 40 minutes of epilogue. Was the epilogue really 40 minutes? SC0. Like, okay, wait. Since we're actually talking about like, okay, wait. YouTube. Since like y'all know, like I've been trying to work on my YouTube, on my new username. I want to come up with some new shit. That's why some like Chris After Dark makes sense, or Noctis. This shit cold. Noctis is some cold shit, but I can't go from Noctis. I can't go from Sleepy Chris to Noctis. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna take me serious, bro? Who's gonna take me serious after I go from Sleepy Chris to Noctis? Maybe if it's like y'all met me and y'all knew me as Noctis and y'all found out my name was Chris later. With SCG, I like the name SCG, but I feel like it feels too like Sleepy Chris Gang. Ah! You know? That's what it feels like when I hear when I hear SCG. The final 2 hour and 8 minute of the final 40 minutes are dedicated to wrapping the story line. Are you dead ass? Was it really the last 40? If it was, that was crazy. I don't remember it being that long, but I watched that shit zooted. Bro, no, it was New Year's, bro. I had to watch that shit zooted. I was like on a little bit of a different ethereal plane. I will still love you. I still don't think the ending was that terrible. Yeah, it was underwhelming, but I don't think it was that bad. I feel like the way that nigga was acting, saying that like there's gonna be another episode, saying like, like the endings of the characters, their wrap ups, like those are bad. Like I feel like people just overestimated it. You know what I'm saying? I got one, Crispy Chris. That's how I know to stop talking to y'all niggas. Why do I even ask y'all for names, bro? I feel like TJ the only one taking this shit serious. I like Chris After Dark and Noctis, but I don't know. If I could change my shit to Noctis, I would. But I feel like no one gonna take my shit serious. We're getting off track, bro. We gotta watch this video. Y'all, bro. Y'all be fucking with my mind, bro.
To go absolutely nowhere. Now with the release of the season 5 behind the scenes documentary, I'm already starting to see another wave of disappointed fans airing out their grievances, and for good reason. Personally, I didn't love season 5. In fact, I kind of thought it was the weakest by far. But it's not the season itself that's driven me to make this video. It's everything that's happened afterwards.
I think season 5's beginning. I think the beginning of season 5 was like the first part they dropped was the best one. Was one of the best setups to a season they've had so far. I think it's much better than the start of season 2. I think it's much better than the start of I like season 3 a little bit though. I fuck with season 3 a little bit. Vecna died with 55 minutes in. Yeah, I do remember him dying kind of early in the episode. I do remember that. Yeah. But damn, was the epilogue really 40 minutes though? I'll go check. I bet that.
Shouldn't have done any of these post-mortem interviews because I'm not in a good place.
For some reason, the Duffer Brothers, the dudes who made Stranger Things, decided it would be a good idea to go on a tour of what I can only describe as the worst post-game interviews of all time, giving us such gems as Vecna, the guy who can essentially
nigga. I'm sorry for pausing the video so much, y'all, but this shit made me so fucking mad. These niggas was going around saying like, I think that this is what happened to someone. No, just shut the fuck up. Drop the season, get your bag, vanish. It's that easy. Drop the season, turn off all your social media, get your bag, go. Why is that so hard to understand? Why do niggas always gotta explain this shit? No! Like what? You had the biggest Netflix show at the time. Everyone was talking about your shit. You was making bank. You had all the biggest actors in your shit trying to watch your shit, talk about your shit. You had NBA players talking about they was getting ready to watch your shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's my own how do you say ego, you know?
read minds, not expecting a sneak attack. And actually, Eleven couldn't have used her powers to talk to Mike at the end, so who knows what the fuck that was. Now,
what?
They said a lot more than just that. Some would argue too much.
Wait, are you serious?
Who knows what the fuck that was. Now, they've said a lot.
My bad.
Couldn't have used her powers.
Speaking with Variety, Stranger Things co-creators addressed Eleven's ambiguous ending and cleared up one very important detail. The only thing I'll debunk is that Eleven does not communicate with Mike in any way, Matt said.
To talk to Mike at the end. So who knows what the fuck?
So, you're Mike again? We good now? 11 was bad this season, let's be real. 11 was bad this season. Like, bad isn't like a bad character, or bad isn't like she was just attractive. Cause yeah, Millie Bobby Brown, she bad as fuck. She bad as hell. Oh my god. Yo, we gotta rate. I was thinking of this, but it's kind of some gooner shit. What do y'all think about rating female actors? Or just like female figures? I feel like a tier list, like who's the baddest. I feel like that's some degenerate shit though. No. That's gotta be like some. You know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas would call me like a pervert. They did finish the final script for the final episode, and they did finish this final script for the final episode until they were finished. What? No, it's not even that. Y'all be saying Chris can't read, but then these be the comments I get. Look how they did Megan Fox Transformer era, bro. Oh my god. Wait. Let me just make sure. I haven't watched that movie in so long. Fox Transformers. Oh yeah, nah, they knew what they was doing. They cooked. Yeah, it was cooking. That nigga Michael Bay, if you don't know how to do it, if he don't know how to do anything, that nigga know how to make some American slop.
That was. Now, they've said a lot more than just that. Some would argue too much. And it feels like there's a whole slew of half-baked answers the fans have been getting upset with, but for me, there's one comment that stands above the rest. One answer so egregious that I am making a video on a show I've never even talked about. Something so stupid that, at least for me, pretty much ruins the entire show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to strap in because today we're going to talk about
who opened the door. What door?
In the first...
Wait, what door is he talking? Oh! Yo!
Episode of the very first season of Stranger Things, the character Will Byers gets taken to the Upside Down by a Demogorgon. We know this. It's old news. However, in pursuit of Will, we get this scene.
Yeah.
As you can see, the Demogorgon walks up to Will's front door and seemingly uses telekinesis to unlock it from the other side.
Wait, so who y'all think? Do y'all think it was what's his name? Cause I just assumed, I remember someone brought this up, but I just assumed it was Henry that did this. You know what I'm saying? Am I tripping? Wait. I thought it was Vecna that just did this.
But there's one problem. Demogorgons explicitly do not possess the power of telekinesis. So the question, for the longest time, was who opened the door? In fact, before Season 5 even came out, the Duffers themselves went on to draw attention to this question, specifically saying it was a Demogorgon chasing Will, not Vecna, and that Demogorgons definitely cannot magically unlock doors.
Okay, so who opened the fucking door?
Now that the finale season is out, who was it? Who opened the door? We don't know. We just straight up did not get the answer in Season 5. But in an interview with the creator Pay or Wait, which I will link to below, all credit to her, great interview, the Duffer Brothers had this to say.
We always thought it was a Demogorgon that took him, but Demogorgons, they don't
Ooh, who's the auntie? She kind of bad. Who's the auntie, bro? Whose auntie is this? This yours, Kim? Kim, your auntie bad as hell, bro.
have telekinesis. That had to have been Vecna.
I don't know what to say, but yes, you're very correct. The Demogorgons do not have telekinesis.
That's a confirmation in my eyes. I'm just gonna say that's confirmed, okay?
This nigga this nigga was asked a simple question, he said something. You mean the show? You mean you're asking me a question about the show that I've been making and writing for 10 years? And you want to know who opened the fucking door? I don't know. I guess it's up to y'all. You know what the fuck? I just thought it was Vecna. Wait, so he just ignored that?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think we can confirm it right now.
You heard that correctly. We just heard the Duffer Brothers confirm that it was Vecna who opened the door. Case closed, problem solved, right?
Oh, bro, doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, does it?
There's two major problems with this explanation. The first, and by far the most glaring, is that at this point in the show, Vecna hadn't even been thought up yet. When I was making the script, I researched high and low, and I couldn't find the Duffers outright say when they came up with Vecna, but I did find them saying it definitely wasn't season 1. If I had to guess, it would have been around like season 3 when they realized, oh fuck, we still gotta make 2 more seasons. But, and I want to make clear, as a fan of the show for the past decade, I find the second problem way more offensive. So, what is it? we already had an answer to this question, and it was way better than Vecna.
Who was it? Stream is early. I got to be here till like 1.
Going back to episode 1, there's a
What?
few key moments I need to
Oh, I
highlight.
get
real
to
quick.
be here.
Number 1, the door gets telepathically unlocked. Will runs out of the house and towards the shed in his backyard. Number 2, despite no one else being home,
For you, hey, my
as
dog.
Will enters the shed, the door is already open and the light is already on. Number 3, when Hopper goes to investigate the shed, we hold on a frame of what appears to be a knocked over box that had previously been home to sleeping bags. In fact, we hold on this frame twice. Number 4, while sitting in the diner, Eleven uses her telekinesis to shut off a fan. Do you see where I'm going with this?
It was
Later
11? It was 11? Yo, no. It can't be 11. It can't be fucking 11. No, because we're looking for who opened the door. You know what I'm saying? Okay, go ahead.
Episode 2, while looking at a picture of Mike and the gang, Eleven is stunned and directly points out Will, to which Mike says,
You know Will? Did you see him?
No, it wasn't. She
Last
was.
night?
after that, Eleven
She's fucking 12, you pervert. She's sucking dick. She's a child. Hey, boo this nigga. Boo this nigga. Nigga talking about she's sucking dick.
flips over a board to try to communicate what the Upside Down is, placing Will's D&D character smack in the middle. She says, hiding. Mike says, from who? To which she places next to Will, the Demogorgon.
No, but I just thought, oh, damn, wait, so how did she know about Will then? Because I just thought, like, I don't know, she somehow communicated with him in, like, the Upside Down or something.
Finally, in episode 3, when asked to bring them to Will, 11 leads...
Why y'all typing it out? Yo, bro.
...the gang straight to his house and proceeds to say, here, hiding. If you're
Bro,
at
I
all
was
picking up
four
what I'm putting
when she
down,
was
you might
12.
have realized I'm talking about the 11 Will replacement theory. Basically, it's the idea that Will was never the intended target. 11 was. She was probably hiding from the Demogorgon in Will's shed and witnessed him get chased in the crossfire. Rather than draw further attention to herself, Elle, being a scared child, used her powers to unlock the front door, allowing Will to ultimately be taken.
Oh, that would be... Yo, that's kind of cold. I didn't even know that was a theory. Is that what people just assumed happened? Because that's kind of tough. That makes sense, too. Damn, yeah, they was right. They was right. Yo, the nigga that played Will, and when he said that, you know what I'm saying, the fans are better writers, yeah, he low-key right.
Instead of her.
If y'all
The
came up with
problem
this.
is, I don't really think this was ever meant to be a theory. I think actually, across the first 3 episodes of the first season, as well as the rest of the season, the show very intentionally drip feeds us clues, like the ones I just covered, pretty explicitly pointing out this theory to be what happened. Though apparently, 10 years later, it just isn't anymore. I guess it was just Vecna. He must have remotely controlled the demo and used his powers to open the door. How satisfying is that? God, I love the Duffer Brothers, and I love
Netflix. Bro, man. Fuck Netflix. Bro, every single time they create any sort of original show that is entertaining in the slightest, they cancel it and make another season of some bullshit. Why does Outer Banks, why does Outer Banks have like not 20 seasons? How many seasons do they got? Outer Banks seasons. Why does this show have 4 seasons? 4 seasons in 6 years. But I'm about to pull out some OG shit. Oh wait, hold on. Y'all can't even see that. Look at this. Who's watching this shit? Like dead ass. What's another fucking Riverdale was their own shit. What's another show that didn't deserve to be going on that long? What's it called? Why does this shit have 3 seasons? Am I a pleb? Am I like a chud? Am I like 6'7"? Why am I like do I like know nothing? Why does this shit have fucking 3 seasons? But here, let me pull out some OG shit. Do y'all know Daybreak? I know y'all know Daybreak. Daybreak. Netflix. This show was so fire, and they only gave it 1 season. They seen a show with a little bit of sauce, and they gave it 1 season. Oh my god. I do watch Outer Banks, but Riverdale failed. They had like multiple seasons. That show was going crazy. Why does it only have 1 season? You tell me, bro. Oh my gosh. When I was younger, bro, I was rewatching this shit like 3 times. It was so fire, bro. Damn. And it always ended off on a cliffhanger too, so you just never get the satisfaction. What is Daybreak? It's like a zombie apocalypse Netflix original.
Walking away from Stranger Things after all these years, my biggest question is really, what went wrong? The show started off as this contained mystery sci-fi thriller thing with elements of comedy and horror.
Dude, I was watching my bad. You know what? I don't even gotta change my scene for this. Hey! This is what happens when you get an expensive camera. Hey, yo! Like, what else could he be looking at, bro? Hey! Let me try to fix this shit. There we go. That's better.
And then 2 seasons later, we were in full action comedy territory.
Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I said, I was rewatching season 1, and like this shit was like this a completely different vibe. That's all I really wanted to say. I don't know why it took 1,000 years to get that out of my mind. But yeah, bro, it was like a well, like you said, a contained mystery story. So I guess my input here isn't that important because you already mentioned it. My fault, y'all.
Season 4 swung back with a good mystery and good horror, but by then, the adjective contained was long since not
44-minute
I think there's something to be
epilogue.
said about the MCUification of Stranger Things and the immense quality drop-offs, especially in Season 5. But I don't really know who's at fault. Was it the Duffers who openly went into the finale episode without a developed script and may have allegedly used ChatGPT? Was it Netflix who...
That's I can't defend that shit. Because the thing is, I actually like that. Well, I like the ending. Like I if I said I had a major issue with it, I would be lying. You know what I'm saying? I was smiling the whole time while seeing like all the send-offs. I was a little bit upset about Eleven's ending, but still. You know what I'm saying?
Shot down the original idea for the show to be an anthology after season 1? Was it the fans for maybe overanalyzing and setting the expectations a little too high? Is it all 3? I don't know. I try to approach my criticisms for movies and television with a level of empathy for the people making it. Funny enough, Sean Levy, the last victim of my empathy, also worked on Stranger Things. But in this case, I just don't know. I'd love to say the Duffer Brothers didn't just lose the sauce. I'd love to just say the evil corporate overlords squeezed what was once a perfect show for everything it could possibly...
Hey, why is Mike... Not Mike.
I just don't know.
Lucas.
I'd love to say the Duffer Brothers didn't just lose the sauce. I'd love to just say the evil corp...
Yo, why is he the only nigga here? Well, I guess his sister's over there. Oh, never mind. There's someone's grandma. Damn, I guess it is a show taking place in Indiana. If it was like an ATL or like, where else got like mad black people at? Louisiana, probably would have been like this whole row. And like 2 white niggas with a taper fade.
Corporate overlords squeezed what was once a perfect show for everything it could possibly have, and then some. But when you parade around actively retconning things from the best part of your show, when you retroactively change great, subtle storytelling on a whim, all to justify what was probably 2 seasons too many, my empathy dwindles fast. I think Stranger Things 5 is really a lesson in...
Not too much on season 4 now, bro. Chill.
Speaking less and doing more. I wouldn't be making this video if they didn't call attention to this question beforehand, proceed to not answer it in the season, and then casually confirm something that made no sense after the fact. Shit, an extra 30 minutes across the season and you probably could have avoided Conformity Gate altogether. That must have sucked to watch get that popular. But at a certain point, did you not kind of do it to yourself? When something tells you what it is, you have to listen. We know the original plan was not 5 seasons with this cast. So turning around and saying season 5 was the amalgamation of 10 years of planning is just not true. Maybe you didn't land the show to the best of your ability, but please do not then turn around and start tampering with what was genuinely a perfect season of television. So what do you think? Was it truly just Vecna all along? Did you like season 5? Will you watch what will probably be countless sequels and spin-offs to come? Thank you for listening to me ramble, and I will see you in the next one. Thank God Steve lived, bro. Duffers, do not say a word.
Yeah, fuck, nigga. I told y'all Steve sure lived. Fuck, nigga. Oh my, I was gonna turn that shit off. I was gonna turn that shit off if this nigga, I can't like the video again, but that was a good ass video calling. Hey, don't listen to the dumbass niggas in chat that be saying, like, bro, what is this shit? What is this about? Shit's so boring. Be niggas like Arco, bro. Hey, call in, bro. That's a good ass video, bro. I like that shit.